So hello guys, welcome to the video of the LeetCode problem 1160, that is find word that can be formed by characters. So in this problem we have an array of string and a string of char. We have to find the sum of length of all the good strings. What is a good string? It is mentioned here that a string is good if it can be formed by characters from char. Okay, so what does that means? In the example one, cat is a good string if it can be performed by the characters in char. That is, all the characters of cat should present in the outer string which is given to us. So okay, let's start. How can we approach this question? Firstly, I can think of that we can store the frequency of the string. So we will just create a vector that is a name is hash, and we will just simply store the frequency of each character. There are 26 characters. I will just initialize this by 0. The 26 is the size and 0 is the value which we assign in the vector. So now we will just simply store the frequency here. For example, here char of I, for the first case it is a. So the sky value of a is 97, small a. So 97 minus 97 is 0. Hash of 0 is 1. So in place of hash of 0, the value is 1. So it will just store the frequency of this string char. Now what we have to do, we have to check the characters are present in the char or not. In the I'm so sorry, in the characters of char should contain this cat. Then it is a good string, and we will just simply calculate its length. So okay, how can we approach this? We can approach this by iterating over the each element of the array. We will just simply check its value. We will just decrement the value of the character we obtain in the hash, that is this. So let's begin this. In this step I will just simply create a string temp that points to the each string according to the loop, and we will just bool can make true. We will just have a condition. If it is true, we have to add the length of the array to our answer. So just ignore this step right now. Focus on, we will create also a copy of the hash, so we can if the string is cannot be obtained from this, we should have an original copy of the hash. So we will just create it. Now we will iterate over each element. In this step we have to just when we are iterating over a temp of I is this, temp of j. In this loop we start j, temp of j, it just simply points the index hash. If that index, suppose if that index is less than equal to 0, we will just make the value of bool can make to false, because the frequency of this, suppose here we have an a, and currently the frequency is not what does this mean? That the characters that is present in the temp of j is not present in the char string, that is outer string. So what we can simply make the value false and break. It will just get out of this loop, and it will just get out of this loop for this value, and iterate over the next value. Simply it's check for everyone. If the value is greater, we will just reduce the value by 1, so we can iterate over again to the next step. So after performing iteration, we will just store the value to the original value. Now after completing if after each iteration of these loop, suppose we have iterated over cat, if our can make is true, we will just simply add the length of temp, that is the temp of word of I, to this answer. It will just simply return the answer. We will just simply return the answer. Let's check the code, run it. Let's submit. Simply it's just show run. So okay, so that's it from the video. I know I'm not a good explanation, but I'm trying. So you can also connect me to the given links in the description. Till then, bye bye, take care, do programming, learn something.